We're coming to you today from the Fabrication Lab and the D-School model at Stillwater Area High School. The initial phases of the D-School are being put into place. We have iMac computers, and we have portable whiteboards. We are trying at this point to decide whether we will go with this whiteboard model or whether we will go with a whiteboard model that is this size. The nice thing about this whiteboard is, as students were working on a design process, if they wanted to take their design board off the hooks, they can take it off, they can move it around, they can carry it to a classroom, they can show people what their design is, they can hang it back up. A lot of features, but this is one of the things when we're looking at designing these spaces to really help kids become more creative and innovative through the process of markers, whiteboards, brainstorming, and then also providing the technology piece where they'll be able to go and take their brainstormed ideas, their creative ideas, and turn them into innovations.
And what we'd like to do, we've written a grant and we're hoping to receive some funding. We would like to start this in an elementary school and move it out to all elementary schools. Our first year, we'll be placing a design space like this in a media center so teachers can come down and pilot instructional strategies using the design school learning environment model. And so hopefully this is coming your way, and if you'd like more information about this, we'll be happy to send it to you.
At the high school, this will become the first phase or the first place where students will begin their design process as they move in and use our fabrication lab.
Okay, and this is also all about 21st century learning. This is our first start to our 4 C's: collaboration, communication, critical thinking and problem solving, and creativity and innovation.
Showing you today is a CNC mill. This machine has been used this last year specifically to make a couple of different products. Melinda's holding a wheel where there's gears and everything. This started as just a piece of aluminum. This wheel and this shaft will be used to go on a lawnmower where typically those big 72-inch decks that have plastic wheels that break, they'll replace it with these aluminum and metal ones so they won't break or wear out as fast. Another thing a student made with this year was a deer hunting stand. There's these 5 things you have to strap to a tree to get up to your stand. Typically they cost between $250 and $300. The student came in and made the exact product for about $50 using the CNC mill.
And what I've seen when I come here to visit during class time when students are here, students are engaged, it's personalized, we're differentiating to meet students' needs, and we're working on the bridge to excellence with the individual learning pathways. It's great to see every student has a smile on their face, every student is focused, and most of them don't even know that you're walking around in the environment because they are so highly engaged.
The next machine we're showing you is a CNC lathe. This can be used to cut metal, wood, plastics, a variety of different materials. One thing this would be used for is doing spindles. So either, as we showed you in the design school, you had long metal pieces with screw rivets in them. This could do that. It could create spindles for a stairwell. A variety of different things. There's currently one of the wheels we just showed you is in here. That's how they bore out the center of that lawnmower wheel component that they were making. So CNC lathe can be used for a variety of things. You can cut a variety of materials. Again, like Melinda said, highly hands-on. Kids design everything that they do on these machines within SolidWorks or Inventor, which is a CAD drawing program. They come in here, they hook it up to the machine just builds it based on the computer image. This is a CNC router, again, built with a computer-generated program. This is an image. We're repurposing all of our tables for our media center. This is the table that's being built for an office. Our media center ones are square, but just put the design in the computer, load it in the router, put the piece of wood on there. It'll cut it out exactly as it's drawn on the computer.
It also increases voting pride in our district.
This is the piece of equipment you probably hear the most about. This is the 3D printer, prototyping machine. Students develop and design what they want to produce on the computer. They come over here and it prints it for them in plastic. We've printed wrenches, glasses, a Rubik's Cube that we took apart to see what the inside looked like, but this will print exactly what the computer image is in a 3D plastic mold. This is the laser engraver. We made all the partnership awards with this year for the the Distinguished Alumni Awards for Distinguished Alumni. This is also a piece of equipment where people put their phones in, including an iPhone, and you can engrave your name on the back, you can engrave a pony head, you can do anything in it. This machine gets a lot of use. You actually can make the lace on the edge of a piece of fabric for a shirt, as well as you can engrave glass, phones, anything. This piece of equipment gets used a lot in our jewelry classes and that as well.